Hello everyone, and welcome. I'm excited to have you here today. We're about to embark on a journey into understanding, respecting, and celebrating the rich mosaic of cultures that shape our world. The title of our presentation is Embracing Our Differences, the Power of Cultural Diversity. Over the next few moments, we'll explore how embracing diversity can enrich our lives, foster greater understanding, and create a more inclusive community. So, let's get started and discover the incredible value that cultural diversity brings to all of us. As we look ahead to 2050, these demographic shifts highlight how important it is to understand and embrace cultural diversity in every aspect of American life. The projected share of the Asian population will grow to about 8%, and the Hispanic population is expected to make up around 25%. What's really striking is that no single race will constitute a majority in the U.S. by that time. This means our country will be even more diverse, with multiple communities contributing to the fabric of American society. These changes are a clear reflection of a shifting landscape, one that's becoming more inclusive and representative of different backgrounds. Understanding these trends is essential as we navigate the future, because embracing this diversity will shape how we connect, work, and grow together as a nation. When we talk about diversity, we're referring to the wide range of human societies and cultures that exist across a particular region or even around the world. It's really about recognizing all the differences, whether it's language, dress, traditions, or the way people interact with their environment. These differences make each community unique and contribute to the richness of our shared human experience. Now, when we discuss culture, we're focusing on the shared values, traditions, and customs that unite a group of people. This includes their art, history, folklore, and the institutions that shape their daily lives. Culture can be linked to race, ethnicity, language, nationality, or religion, and it's what helps us understand how different groups find meaning and identity in their way of life. Connecting these ideas to our overall theme, understanding diversity and culture, helps us appreciate the complexity and beauty of human societies. It reminds us that our differences are not just surface level. They are deeply rooted in history and tradition, shaping how people see the world and interact with each other. This awareness is crucial as we explore how diverse communities coexist and thrive. Let's talk about the ability to interact effectively with people from different cultures. This means moving beyond our own cultural interpretations and biases, which can often cloud our understanding and communication. When we develop cultural competence, we're essentially improving our skills to navigate diverse cultural settings with ease and sensitivity. Now, what exactly is cultural competence? It's the ability to do something well or to meet a required standard of performance, but in this context, it specifically refers to understanding and respecting cultural differences. The key point here is that cultural competence isn't just about knowing facts. It's about actively applying that knowledge to foster better relationships and collaboration across cultures. This connects to our overall theme, which is about effective communication and understanding in a diverse world. Developing cultural competence helps us become more empathetic, open-minded, and adaptable, qualities that are essential in today's interconnected environment. Did you know that 14% of the U.S. population speaks a language other than English at home? This highlights just how linguistically diverse our country is. But language is just one piece of the puzzle. Faith traditions and political affiliations also play a big role in shaping our values and worldview. These beliefs influence how we see the world and interact with others. Then, we have different generational spans and socioeconomic backgrounds, which further influence perspectives. Younger generations versus older ones, or different income levels, bring unique experiences and viewpoints to the table. And of course, race, ethnicity, and regional differences shape our identity and how we experience life in this country. What's really important to remember is that diversity isn't just about race or ethnicity. It's multidimensional, spanning many facets of who we are. Our backgrounds, beliefs, and experiences all contribute to a rich, complex tapestry. Recognizing this helps us appreciate the full scope of diversity in workplaces and communities. When we expose ourselves to diverse foods, festivals, music, and traditions, it truly broadens our horizons and enriches our lives. These experiences help us see the world through different lenses and foster understanding. Cross-cultural trade not only brings variety into our markets, but also enhances our labor market skills and sparks innovation across various industries. This kind of global exchange drives economic growth and creates new opportunities. Finally, mixing cultures promotes peace and harmony, encouraging us to work together more effectively. It also opens the door to a wider range of creative perspectives and fresh ideas, which are essential for progress. Overall, embracing cultural diversity has a positive impact. It connects us, fuels innovation, and supports sustainable development. This is at the heart of why celebrating and promoting cultural diversity benefits everyone. Let's talk about replacing assumptions with curiosity and direct engagement. When we approach others with genuine curiosity, we open the door to understanding rather than jumping to conclusions. Challenging stereotypes is a vital part of this process because stereotypes often oversimplify and distort reality. By questioning these stereotypes, we create space for more authentic interactions. It's also important to acknowledge the role prejudice plays in shaping conflicts. Prejudice can cloud judgment and escalate misunderstandings, so recognizing its influence is a key step toward resolving issues. Alongside this, recognizing bias, whether it's conscious or unconscious, is crucial. Being aware of our own biases helps us to act more thoughtfully and fairly in diverse environments. Understanding these challenges is the first step toward addressing them. When we become aware of the friction points in diverse settings, we're better equipped to build more equitable and inclusive communities. Ultimately, navigating the challenges of diversity requires intentional effort, empathy, and a willingness to learn and grow together. Now, let's talk about making room for differences. It's really about recognizing that not every behavior we see is a core part of the job. Sometimes, what might seem like a problem could actually be a cultural norm that we can reasonably accommodate. The key here is to determine whether a behavior is essential for the role or if it's just a cultural expression. Next, it's important to assess behavior in context. Every individual brings a unique background, skill set, and experience to the table. Recognizing, respecting, and actively valuing these differences can actually strengthen our team. When we see diversity as an asset, we unlock new perspectives and ideas that can lead to better outcomes. All of this ties back to the overall theme of managing multicultural environments. By being mindful of these approaches, we foster a respectful and inclusive space. This not only supports team cohesion, but also enhances overall performance. So, the goal is to balance respect for cultural differences with our shared objectives, ensuring everyone feels valued and understood. Let's take a moment to understand how cultural backgrounds influence our behaviors, expectations, and interactions. Recognizing these differences is key to fostering a respectful and inclusive environment. When we develop cultural sensitivity, we learn to engage with others in ways that are respectful and meaningful, even when their needs or perspectives differ from our own. Effective communication plays a crucial role here. It's not just about speaking clearly, but also about listening and learning from our differences without passing judgment. By approaching these interactions with openness, we create space for genuine understanding and collaboration. Open-mindedness is the foundation that allows us to truly appreciate diverse beliefs and practices. When we keep an open mind, we're better equipped to build bridges across cultural divides. This slide is about building bridges, developing strategies for inclusion that help us connect across differences. Remember, the goal is to create a welcoming environment where everyone feels valued and understood. These strategies aren't just about avoiding misunderstandings. They're about actively embracing diversity as a strength in our shared work and community. The greatest strength of any community isn't its sameness, but rather its diversity. When we celebrate different cultures and backgrounds, we foster a deeper understanding and respect among various groups. Embracing our differences doesn't just benefit individuals. It helps us build stronger, more resilient societies that can thrive for generations to come. As we think about becoming global citizens, it's important to remember that our diversity is a vital asset. It enriches our lives, broadens our perspectives, and ultimately brings us closer together. This is the core idea that ties everything we've discussed: how openness and acceptance lead to stronger, more connected communities worldwide.